What's up, people? Welcome back to Chris Chats Comics. My name is Chris Gonzalez, and it's new comic book day, so you know what that means. Back again with another haul video. It's a light week, so I only got 4 titles, but they're pretty good so far. Well, 3 of them at least. The 4th one we will have to see, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So first one I got is from Bad Idea. We got Ordained. This is issue number 2, and I think this is the penultimate issue. There will be a 0 issue as well, but yeah, this is pretty much about a priest. He gets caught up in a mob hit, and yeah, he's low-key badass. So he's a priest, and he's kind of like John Wick. They've already greenlit this to be a movie starring Colin Farrell, but the first issue came out a few months ago, so it's finally back, and I really enjoyed the first issue. I liked that it has newsprints, and yeah, I think we're getting a little more backstory into the priest. So yeah, but some preview. But yeah, we'll see how issue 2 goes. I'm really excited to get into that. And then let's go over to DC. First DC issue I got is Green Lantern Corps, and this is issue number 14. This is the start of a new arc. This is post DCKO, and it looks like Guy Gardner, he's got some special powers, and I've been really enjoying Green Lantern Corps. Morgan Hampton is the writer. Fernando Casarins does the art. I believe he's doing the pencils, and Claire Albert is the inker, and the colorist is Arif Peranto. Letterer is Dave Sharp. So looks like the guy is back to his bold cut, classic bold cut. So really excited to get into this. And yeah, let me go back. So the writer for Ordained issue number 2 is Robert Venditti. The art is Trevor Hairsine. Dave Stewart is on the colors. Tonik Zonjic does the flashback art, and apologies if I mispronounced that your name. And DC Hopkins is the letterer, and that was for Ordained issue number 2. But back to DC. We got issue 2 of Bleeding Hearts, and this is from their relaunched Vertigo imprint. I really thought issue number 1 was pretty fun. I like it's like cartoonish artwork, but this is written by Dennis Camp, and he's one of my favorite writers. And we got Stepan Morian is the artist, Matt Hollingsworth is the colorist, and Hassan Otsmane Elha does the lettering. And yeah, so I'm excited to see how this story plays out. And again, this is Bleeding Hearts, issue number 2. And the last book that I picked up for this week is Venom, and this is issue 255, and this is part 3 of the Death Spiral crossover event with Amazing Spider-Man. And I guess there's going to be an issue each week. It's in 9 parts, so I haven't been reading Al Ewing, who is the writer, his run on Venom. And again, I've been noted in saying that I don't really like Mary Jane being Venom. I just don't, but we'll see. The crossover event has been pretty interesting. So yeah, let's see. So again, Al Ewing is on his writing is Carlos Gomez is the artist, Frank Thermata is the colorist, and Clayton Cowles is the letterer. So yeah, I mean, the artwork looks nice. It's nice. I guess Boomerang is going to be a part of it. So we'll see how the Death Spiral crossover event continues. And those were all of my pickups this week. So, and I just want to apologize for yesterday. I wasn't able to release the latest episode of Trade Talk Tuesdays, where I I'm going to be going over Absolute Superman Volume 2. So in order to make up for not dropping yesterday, I will be dropping 2 videos next Tuesday. So I'm going to be doing the one on Absolute Superman Volume 2, and then, as I mentioned in my post that I made yesterday, episode 21 of Trade Talk Tuesdays is going to be me going over Tin Can Society, and I'm going to be going over all 9 issues because it just came out in a single trade paperback. So next Tuesday, be on the lookout for 2 episodes of Trade Talk Tuesdays. And again, I really appreciate your guys' patience. And yeah, that was it. So also this Saturday, I will be recapping and just discussing all these issues that I picked up today. So again, but before I'm just bagging and boarding while I'm doing this. It's really tough. Okay, get in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over again what I'll be discussing this Saturday, or no, not Saturday, Sunday, this Sunday, because I changed the days. So for the next episode of Single Issue Sundays, again, I'm going to be going over Ordained issue number 2, Green Lantern Corps issue 14, Bleeding Hearts issue number 2, and Venom issue number 255. So yeah, that was it. Let me know what's on your guys' pull list this week, and let me know in the comments. And yeah, I really appreciate those who are watching the videos. So just make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And yeah, that was it. So happy comic book day. Go read your comics. My name is Chris Gonzalez. This is Chris Chats Comics, and I'm out. Peace. Got more bonus content for you guys because this just came in the mail today from In Stock Trades. Shout out to In Stock Trades. Let's see what trade paperbacks I got. So we got, let's take a look here. We got Detective Comics. This is volume 2 from, this is Tom Taylor's run. I've been really enjoying this run. That's that. We got volume 2 of Batman and Robin by Phil Kennedy Johnson. There's going to be one more trade, and then, but yeah, just one more trade, and then we'll have Phil Kennedy Johnson's run on Batman and Robin. And then we got volume 2 of Batgirl, Tate Bromble. Been loving this series, so I'll probably be going over this in the first volume and on one episode of Trade Talk Tuesdays. But like I mentioned earlier, I got the Tin Can Society. This is from Image Comics under Giant Generator imprint. And yeah, I'll be going over this and I'll also be dropping the video for Absolute Superman Volume 2, both next week, next Tuesday, and I believe that's going to be March 17th, so be on the lookout for that. Alright, I'm doing an unboxing right now, figure out what I got. Actually, I'm kidding, I know what I got. I found this from Reddit. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna, just bear with me. It's hard to hold the camera and open it. So give me 1 second. Okay, now that we finally got it open, this guy was generous enough to put a lot of bubble wrap in this, so appreciate that. There it is. Now, this is pretty much like an event omnibus covering the crossover events for the bounty hunters. So I, to be honest, have never read this, and I know that Charles Soule wrote some of it, and I think he writes Star Wars comics pretty well, so I'm excited to check this out. So yeah, thanks to that guy. Everything looks like it's in order. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully I can do more of these unboxings and include them in my haul videos. So yeah, can't wait to dive into this. And this is where it's going in my collection. So yeah, let me know. Again, more of a preview of the Omnis I have. Just a few, just a couple of them, or a few of them. I definitely have more, so maybe I'll do a tour video one day.